I booked a shared transfer from Galeão Airport in Rio de Janeiro to Buzios and back. I was told the trip was direct from Rio to Buzios and would take approximately 3.5 hours, as we would be dropping off other passengers at their hotels, which seemed fine. Unfortunately, the other passengers in the vehicle were going to Cabo Frio, so the 3.5-hour trip turned into a 5.5-hour journey. I was told the trip would be in a comfortable van. However, the vehicle only had a capacity for 3 passengers comfortably, but there were 5 passengers on the outbound trip and 6 on the return. The trip was exhausting. On the outbound trip, I had to sit in the 3rd row, where I didn't have any legroom, and on a trip of more than 5 hours, it became unbearable. The return trip was even worse, as there were 6 of us passengers plus the driver, so we all arrived sore from the cramped space. I was told we could take a maximum of 1 suitcase per passenger. Luckily, we only had 1 suitcase and carry-on backpacks, because there was no way the van could fit 6 suitcases, including the other passengers. On top of that, we had to carry our backpacks on our backs. The driver on the return trip was in a terrible mood, didn't speak any Spanish, and at one point, he veered off course without explaining anything. There was complete silence, and frankly, we were a bit scared. The person who met us at the airport upon arrival was also in a very bad mood, didn't speak any Spanish, and didn't give us any directions. We were lucky to find the van to take us. She showed up last. I mention the language issue because the service description states that both drivers and staff speak Spanish, which wasn't the case. In short, I wouldn't use this service again, nor would I recommend it. Perfect service. New, clean car and very helpful and polite driver. Quiet trip. My family and I had a great experience with this company. I'm sure this was the first of many. Congratulations. I highly recommend it. I had a great experience with the company. Driver Guilherme was extremely polite, helpful, and punctual. Very careful on the road. The company deserves praise. They will definitely have my recommendation. It's a 3-hour trip. There's a rest stop at the 1.5-hour mark with a buffet where you have time to eat something or buy things for the rest of the trip. This stop is right in the middle. Excellent service. They picked me up at the airport and took me to Buzios. The car was beautiful and comfortable. I highly recommend them. Excellent and comfortable transfer, without any problems or delays. Everything was as we expected. Vehicle condition 10,000 points. Impeccable punctuality, excellent transport and respectful drivers, essential characteristics in transfers to and from airports. Excellent service, very attentive. They were waiting for us at the airport, very punctual, comfortable vehicle, quality service. Punctual service, clean car, air conditioning, everything was great, safe, highly recommended. Driver was very helpful. They didn't give us the correct directions in Buzios and took us to Cabo Frio, wasting time for both us and the driver.